So I thought I'd make a video on intuitive eating and why I intuitive eat. So basically I've been intuitive eating for well over maybe maybe coming up to 2 years. So it really started for me when I came here to Thailand. So maybe like just over 1 year, 1.5 years. I started sort of listen, because I was very active. I started listening to my body more, and when I needed to put in fuel and stuff like that. So I kind of scrapped the whole breakfast, lunch and dinner, and you've got to eat 3 meals a day, or you've got to eat so many calories or whatever. I just started doing what works for my schedule or what works for me at the time. And you know, I stopped listening to what other people tell me, and I started doing what works for me and eating meal sizes, portions that suited me, and not, oh, I've got to cram it in or smash it in or whatever, you know. I would eat until satiation. I would eat until I felt like stopping. I wouldn't think, oh no, you know, I've got to eat a certain amount or anything like that. So I've literally, I just eat until I was comfortable. Instead of all this putting yourself in a food coma or feeling like spewing up or whatever, you know, people sort of say to you on these videos, you know, they say, oh yeah, eat until you throw up into your computer or whatever, I don't know. And it's like, why the fuck? What kind of fucking advice is that? Do you know what I mean? Why the fuck would you want to eat until you throw up? I mean, that's almost bulimia. Do you know what I mean? Like, that is basically almost, that's pretty much bulimia, eating until you throw up, essentially. So people, yeah, I'm not having a crack here, but some people are, you know, it's trying to get people off eating disorders, and some people are trying to change them from one eating disorder to a new one. Now I say just, you know, eat as much as you want whole plant foods, and then at the end of the day, intuitive eating is going to come natural, you know. Don't listen to people on, oh, you should have a meal at such and such a time, or you know, you should eat so many meals a day or whatever. Just do what works for you. If you find eating one big meal a day in the middle of the day is perfect for you, then do that. You know, if you find that, you know, having a breakfast, a small lunch or a snack or whatever, and then, you know, an early dinner is perfect for you, then do that. Personally, I find having a sort of brunch, you know, between the hours of about 11 and 1, well, between 10 and 1 I'd say, depending on the training schedule, and then eating between 4 and 6, that works absolutely perfect for me and for. So yeah, it's at the end of the day, you need to just find out what works for you. Don't let other people influence you. It doesn't matter who they are. It doesn't matter whether they're a doctor, they claim to be, you know, some sort of YouTube guru or whatever. Just do what works for you. Listen to your body. Do what makes you feel good. You know, don't do something that makes you feel like fucking shit just because someone else is telling you, just because it works for somebody else. We're not, you know, we're not cookie cutters, replicas of the other person, you know. Each person has different needs, different lifestyles, you know, different bodies different, you know. Obviously not totally, but we digest certain things better, you know. Some people might be happy just eating white rice with soy sauce and fucking sugar or Sprite or whatever, but for me, you know, I want to eat real food, beans, vegetables, you know, sweet potatoes, and have rice as a backup. So yeah, the message here, you know, I'll put it into some bullet points here, is eat until you're satiated, you know, not until your plate's finished, or until, you know, you've eaten the amount that you think someone would be proud of you or whatever, or, do you know what I mean? So eat until you're satiated, And yeah, if that means putting half a plate to one side, for another meal, or I'm not a fan of it, but even if you have to throw it in the trash, then do it. If it means not overeating. I'm not an advocate of wasting food, but if you're going to put it in the fridge and not, personally, if I make too much, I put it in the fridge, I won't eat it because I've already got my meals set out, so it's kind of a waste anyway. So we just try not to make too much in the first place, really. But yeah, so you don't feel like you have to eat so many plates, or you have to finish the plate. Do you know what I mean? So just eat until you're satiated. Eat as many or as little meals as you want. Don't listen to anyone else. Don't listen to the sort of convention. Just do what you want, and eat the foods that you want. Eat the foods that make you feel good. Don't do something that doesn't work for you, basically. So that's how to intuitively eat. You just got to listen to your body, listen to your mind, and do what makes you happy.